Hey guys, I have a really cool reading for you tonight, so I'm just gonna jump right into it. I moved into the living room because it felt a little bit more cozy or something, I don't know. I'm gonna go ahead and just spoil the whole thing because it's just so cool. So you're starting off by telling me that you are being called into a soul family reunion. So this card is, it's called the Crystal Path. It says mineral spirits and crystal beings. But essentially what it's talking about is almost like, you know how there's like a mycelial network of like mushrooms under the ground? This is almost like the crystalline network of, I guess I kind of see it as, I don't know, celestial or galactic, if you want to call it that, or outside of here. Like basically the network that connects you to not only other aspects of you and other lives, but like the people, your soul family, those people within those lives that you were connected to. And what's happening is there is almost like a bookend type energy, like this completion card right here, even with the little crystal on it. There's almost like a bookend type energy where something that's been culminating for many lives is like almost coming to like this culmination point because of this. And I think that for a really long time you have been walking maybe alone on this path. You've been walking a path alone. And this says the secret path. And so I think that you haven't really known where something was leading. And it even says like irresistible pull down a distinct path, and there was something that was pulling you down this path, but you had no idea where it was leading to. So you're starting off in the past showing me that you have been walking a path alone for a really long time, and it's a path that you set out on your own free will, because you knew that you had like a sacred contract, or you knew that there was a purpose. It's like there's this thing, this little talisman she has in her hand. It's like there's this thing within you that you feel, and you know it's something, you know it's leading you somewhere, but you have no idea where. Like you're just following the pull from within you, not having any clue where it's leading you. And like this contract is like blank, like you can't see like what it is. And so you just sort of set out because you said, all right, like I know this is leading me somewhere, I don't know where, but like here we go. And so like here you are in this life, you know, because we all come here and we don't remember everything. That's the whole point of going through this whole process, is trying to remember. So here you are, you're carrying your little talisman, this is guiding you, and this is like your kind of like your, you know, lantern as you set out on your journey. But the problem is it's like your render distance was set like really small. Like so if you don't know, like if you don't play video games, like a lot of games will have an option to set your like render distance. And if you set your render distance too far out, so like if you could see too far out, it's like your game kind of like bugs out a little bit, you know, because it overloads the system, unless you have like a big gaming computer, which whatever. But for this analogy, if you can see too far out, it sort of like overloads the system in a way. So this is all for, you know, a purpose, but essentially you had no idea where this was leading you. There was just something in you that was pulling you there. Okay. So you're following this path, and this path I think has taken you to a lot of inner worlds. Like here it is, here's your little talisman, here you are, kind of like, it's like your inner world where you kind of put yourself in this position where you're forced to go like down into your inner world, the underworld, and retrieve these like aspects of you. So like here you come to retrieve these parts of you. And I think that you've been on this journey for quite a while. And I think that you've discovered a lot of great lies about yourself in this place. This card to me talks about a really big lie or a really big deceit, either of yourself or of the world or whatever. It looks like a virus to me. So anyway, we won't get into that, but this is what this card means to me. So I think you've discovered a lot of truths about yourself, this place, this world, and it's almost like you were like, all right, I'm ready now. Like, I'm ready to read what this contract says. Like, give it to me. Like, let's go. And it's like this is what it feels like to you. This thing you're following, this path you're following, it's like you can't see this, but you feel this. You feel this magic, okay? But this is locked. Like, this is like a door, like a portal that is locked, and it's being guarded by this wizard of awareness. See how like these portals are behind him? And this card came out in my reading, I think like yesterday too. And this card to me is like something that has been there the whole time that you haven't seen. So there's something that is still keeping you from like basically like being able to see this contract, see this path, like where this path is leading, like this essentially, because there's something that it's like there's something you haven't dealt with yet, or something that you haven't been able to integrate that you cannot take with you to the soul family reunion. Because in the soul family reunion, it's like you're connected with all these souls. Like, okay, if you're working on a group project and you're doing it on your computer, you don't want to upload it to the Google Doc before you've double checked everything and made sure you cited all your sources, because then your whole group's gonna like fail the project if you don't, you know what I mean? Like, it's like there's still something in your programming, like in your coding, that would like essentially bug out the system if you were to connect with this network that you're gonna connect with, okay? Like, so this is you. Like, it's almost like this became a burden to you. Like, see how much bigger it's gotten from here? Like, where it was like this little talisman, this little lantern on your journey where you were like, let's go. To now it's like this elephant in the room, like this burden where, you know that feeling when you're trying to remember something, or like a dream, like you're trying to remember a dream and it's like on the tip of your tongue, and it was something big, it was something important. It's almost like you can feel it, but it's not there. It's like you try to grasp it and it's gone and it vanishes. Like, this became like almost what this felt like to you, like almost like a burden, where you're over here, you're trying to hold this up still, but like she's not looking at it. She's like trying to like, it's like when you know that there's like something that needs to be seen or dealt with or integrated, but you like aren't looking at the elephant in the room behind you. You're like, oh, like maybe it's this little thing over here, or this little thing over here. And I think that that you're coming up on an energy of this, and you need to go through like this portal, but this guy right here, it's like, as you approach this threshold, that it's being guarded. and you're going to be analyzed. And if you try to go through this portal while you're still carrying around this, it's essentially going to send you back into the underworld to retrieve what it's you're going to have to go back and find it. I hope I'm making sense. So, okay. So essentially, this is coming down to seeing something that I think, and it maybe even goes back to this card, like how I was saying, you don't want to upload, you know, your group project to the online Google Doc before it's ready. Like, you don't want to plug into this network with your soul family that is coming up with like a computer virus, because then it's going to infect everybody. Or like, you don't want to, you know, send out your coding with like bugs in it, because it's going to mess up everything. So that's essentially what you've been trying to do, is like solve this, you know, almost like puzzle or riddle to get to like the meat of like who you are. Or it's like there was like something that you weren't seeing, or something that you weren't dealing with that needed to be integrated. And this is a general reading, so it's going to be different for everybody. But a lot of it is also coming down to timing, because you're not just dealing with yourself, you're dealing with other people who are also, all these other people in your soul family are also in this web connected, and they also have to all go through this. So it's coming down to like this perfect timing element where everyone's kind of like ready to connect. It's almost like all, I mean, it's what this card is talking about. It's like each person within this collective, it's just a collective of souls who have probably spent lifetimes together, but have probably been, it feels like they've been on their own journeys in this lifetime, and now it is time to come back together, because they all have pieces of the puzzle. It's like they've all been working on their portion of the group project, and now it's time to put it all together and turn it in. Like, it's time to take what you've been saving to your desktop and turn your Wi-Fi on so it can upload to the cloud, so that like everyone who's in this collective can turn in their group project, that they can connect or be together. So essentially, everything that you've been through, it's to protect this collective, because everything needs to be in the right order when the group project gets turned in, or when, you know, you meet up, or when, and this, I don't know if this is physical, like if you're actually meeting these people in real life. I highly doubt that many people actually are able to like physically meet up with people in their soul family. If you are, you're super lucky. But essentially, it's like there's gonna be a time really soon where the timing works out, where it finally, like this that was locked, it's like it unlocks, because of everyone in this collective kind of being ready to step forward. Like, it's time for this collective to come together and it's like sharing and downloading all the things that they've collected. Like each of you have been protecting and collecting your, you know, dragon eggs and all these like pieces of yourself. Like you each have a piece of the puzzle, and it's about to be time to like put the puzzle together, I guess. But it's like you have to be able to come into this space as your authentic self. Like you cannot come in as, you know, you have to be able to stop playing your character, and like your soul, your higher self, your true essence is what is gonna like be allowed into the room. Like it's gonna, you know, get past this guy to let you actually go through this portal into here, your soul family reunion, you know, with your, it's your friends, it's your soul family. It's soul family in this context of like other souls who you have shared lifetimes and experiences with that are connected to something that's happening now that's like coming into a culmination point. And it's almost like it's like, this is you. She's on a web. So here we go with, you know, the web again. It's like she got there first, and she's kind of sitting, waiting on, you know, her friends to get there, because there's work to be done. Because you in this collective have something to do, and it's what you signed here that you had no idea what it was. And maybe you probably still don't know what it is. Like you've been just going down your path, and this is it. Like, well, I mean, this isn't to say that there isn't other things in your life that you're here to do. But there's been something that has evaded you, and you couldn't put your finger on what it was or what it was leading to, and this is what it is. So you are about to have a soul family reunion, and that is super exciting, and I'm really excited for you. And it's gonna make a lot of things make sense for you, and it's gonna make you realize how much all the storms that you have been through, like you're being held by like your higher self here within this storm. Like your higher self has put you through the storms because it's protecting something until you're ready. And I think that time is about to happen. So okay, so I'm gonna leave this here. This was a really cool message. I kind of hope that this comes back up and has like a little bit of a continuation, because I loved this. But thank you so much for listening and being here, and I hope you enjoy your soul family reunion.